Dear students, so here let's put the activation of the egg, activation of cortical changes, activation of the egg and the cortical changes. So what are the events takes place during this? The activation of the egg means it switch on a series of events, further process, means a cortical, physical, physiological, and all these events will be starts, or you can say a series of events start. You can see here is the third, you can say activation of egg, and cortical changes. So here activation. So as you know, this is the egg you can say, and this egg is static in stage. This is the young, and this is the membrane, you can see here like this here, and this is the here. These are the egg membranes, and this is the nucleus. This is the vitelline membrane, and these are the egg membranes. So this is the structure of egg. You remember here. So what happens here? Till to that egg is inactive state. Egg is inactive state. Sperm is motile state. It is inactive state. Once the egg hits the egg, sperm hits the egg, and immediately the acrosoma bursts out, and that dissolves the egg membranes, and sperm start to penetrate. Once come in contact with the vitelline membrane, suppose you can say here this is the sperm is here like this here, and this is start to dissolving like this here. Start to dissolving, egg start to penetrate. Egg start to penetrate like this one. And once the egg is come in contact with the vitelline membrane, egg switch on its activities, you can say, which start to show the activities. And what are the activities here? Physical, physiological, chemical, almost all type of the activities, means cytoplasmic, physiological, physical, metabolic, all these activities will be start. So that is called the activation. Till to that it is inactive state. Once it hits the egg, sperm head hits the egg, the activities will be start, cortical changes, or can say the metabolic activities, physical, physiological, all these changes start. So that is the trigger on. A series of events start to, so that will trigger on series of events. So that is the activation of the egg. So this activation of the egg results, that is the fertilization cone or fertilization. Just on the right here. Activation of the egg, here it results fertilization cone. What is this fertilization cone? Fertilization cone means it, once the egg start to show the activation, and sperm is already entered, and that will be start to take inside the engulfing of the egg. It helps to engulf the egg. So just to draw here like this way. Consider here. This is the vitelline membrane, and this vitelline membrane shows like this here. This is the outgrowth, or you can say a cone-like structure will be start to develop here like this. So the entry of the sperm, and so this is the vitelline membrane. This is the vitelline membrane, and this is all, you can say this is the egg, and inside there is the, here it is the nucleus. So such type the outgrowth, a protuberance where the sperm entry, this is the entry of the sperm, and so what happens that here there is the outgrowth will be developed, or the protuberance to engulf the head of the sperm, and this is called the fertilization cone. It is called the fertilization cone. Means a cone-like structure will be developed, and that is called the fertilization cone at the time of the activation. And immediately the cortical changes start. And what are the cortical changes here? The main cortical changes means metabolic activity will be start, and that is called the cortical changes. So immediately what happens? Just remember this: the cone is formed already. This cone is formed, and once the egg is entered here, you can say like this way, sorry, the sperm is entered here, and here the vitelline membrane is made by the two membrane, the double layer, and this is the outer and this is the inner. This is called the inner. So what happens here, the outer membrane or the outer layer, it lifts off of the outer, it forms like this here, sorry, it forms like this here. So you can consider here, this is containing that like this here. This a new membrane will be formed here. So inside, so this is results a vitelline membrane, you can see here. If you consider this is the vitelline membrane and this is here, and the space in between the vitelline membrane will be developed, so like this here. This is the space, you can see here. Just I will draw one more here diagram. And this is called the space. This results means it uplifts and there is a space will be developed. So you can see this space, and this is called the perivitelline space. Perivitelline space. This is the vitelline membrane outside, inner vitelline membrane, and so when it lifts, here there is a space will be developed, and this is called the perivitelline space. And this perivitelline space is developed once the sperm is come in still contact. Sperm come in still inside here like this, and this results one more membrane, and that is called a special membrane, that is called the fertilizing membrane. Membrane you can say. Fertilizing membrane. And this fertilizing membrane helps, actually it makes the hard structure like this here, and avoids the polyspermy, more than two sperms, and it becomes the thick like this. It becomes the thick. So just I will draw the diagram here one more. You can see here. This is here, and this thick membrane is called the fertilizing membrane. Fertilizing membrane, and like this. It is like that. And once the process will be continuous, this, and here sperm enter up to here, that is. You can see here. So sorry, I will draw the diagram here, just you can see. Consider this is the here, and sperm is entered already here inside this one. With the nucleus. Here is the nucleus already here, you can say. So this is. In this way it starts. So what happens here, the cortical changes means when the egg is, the sperm is entered here, and immediately what happens, the space between the vitelline membrane will be results, and that is called the perivitelline space, and that space is filled with a fluid osmotic or the osmotic fluid. You can say this is the fluid, and this fluid containing that some chemical substance and makes the hard structure, or you can say a thick vitelline membrane. A thick vitelline membrane. You can say thick vitelline membrane. In the same way, simultaneously what happens, the sperm head takes inside, and further what happens, it will be cut off here. So this, the cone, you can say like this way, it will be this, you can say here, and this will be result like this. You can see here. And once the without tail will be cut off here, and only wherever the pronucleus comes here. So this is called the activation of against the cortical. Simple, remember, fertilization cone formation takes place, and a series of events like cortical, metabolic, all activities will be takes place during the cortical changes. And cortical changes means here a perivitelline membrane will be developed by means of the once the sperm come intact or come in contact with the inner membrane of the vitelline membrane. So there is a space will be developed, so that is the perivital space, and that space is filled with a chemical fluid, the osmotic fluid, and results a thick membrane structure that is called the Fertilizing membrane. So this is called the Fertilizing membrane, and such thick vitelline membrane develops, and this developed thick vitelline membrane is called the Fertilizing membrane. Remember, Fertilizing membrane. So once Fertilizing membrane is developed, then it undergoes the second, the third, fourth stage. You can say that is here. Just like keep like this. So the fourth stage you can say that is the migration of pronuclea. Migration of pronuclea and amphimixy. And amphimixy. So migration of pronuclea. Here you can say this is here. Migration. Once such type of structure is developed, you can say this is also having the nucleus. This is the female nucleus and this is the male nucleus. So this head only, the sperm head having the nucleus without any the body parts, main engine, or we can say end, tail, or everything. That will be cut off here. Only the head containing that. And this is containing a pronuclea of the male is called as the male pronuclea, and this is already here, that is haploid instead, that is the female pronuclea. So these migration of pronuclea, migration means movement of pronuclea as well as amphimixy means union. Migration means movement, amphimixy means union. Union of nucleus, pronuclea, both union of pronuclea. So how it develops here? Migration of pronuclea. Here you can say, once again I will draw this diagram like this here. So you can say this is the fertilizing membrane already developed here. This is already developed, and this. So consider here, this is the site of female pronuclea, and this is the site of like this here. Male pronuclea. So here, so migration means actually this the amphimixy, union of male and female pronuclea takes place by means of the two path or the two way, the migration or the movement. There are the two ways. One is called the, you can say that is the copulation path, and the one is penetration path. First one you can say that is A. Penetration path. B you can say copulation path. So migration of pronuclea takes place by means of penetration path as well as the copulation path. The movement of sperm, movement of nucleus. Once you can enter the egg here, that sperm, and this part the pronuclea. There is no, you can't say that the sperm. Male pronuclea, female pronuclea. So if you consider this is the site for amphimixy. This is the site of amphimixy. So both male and the female pronuclea come to site here. At this site, then only the fusion takes place. Till to that you can say. So what happens here? The pronuclea already here, and once it is entered, and this turn like this way. It takes 180 degree. Suppose you can say this is the like this way here. This is the neck region and this is the head region. So it takes turn. It is like this way. Just you imagine it is 180 degree. 180 degree means just I'll draw here, that is diagram here only, that is consider this is the here, and this is the line this way, and this will be converted. Suppose you consider this is, I will make mark like this way here, and this will becomes here like this way. Mark means it turns 180 degree. It takes 180 degree, and so this to some extent it takes the moment. Suppose if it is here, it comes to here. If it is, the head is here only, just consider this here, and when it takes turn 180 degree, and it maybe occupies up to here, you can say. and this moment is called the penetration path. This moment is called the penetration path. It takes 180-degree turn and take movement to some extent. So that was the penetration path. That will be taken by sperm, remember, or the pronuclei of the male. And further what happens here, consider this is the MP site, and further you can see the copulation path. Copulation path means the egg is here, it comes to here. Sperm is already come by means of the penetration path and here, and it will come to here. So next we can see here, consider this is the here. Here, this is the epimyx site, and the egg comes here, sperm comes here, and further what happens, it combines and forms here. So both the sperm as the egg come in contact, and here it forms, and ultimately it forms both. Means here the both fusion of sperm and the nucleus of the sperm and the egg nucleus takes place. And this is the young, and this is the young, and it results the true young. So this is the true young, and this is called as the zygote. This is called the zygote. So once again, I will glance at migration of pronuclei. When you say that the pronuclei without any other parts of the sperm is called the pronuclei, and that will be already entered inside the egg, in the ooplasm, you can say. And the nucleus are there. These are the haploid states. So these are called the pronuclei. This is called the female. This is the male pronuclei. And the male pronuclei, what happens here? It takes 180-degree turns off and takes movement, and that movement is called the penetration path. And so what happens in the center? Consider here the MP site. So what is the MP? Union of male and the female haploid gamete is called the MP, or the synkaryon, or the syngamy. Karyon means nucleus. Unite nucleus, both nuclei, and therefore the synkaryon. So here at the site of the MP, both male and the female pronuclei fused and results, what results? Haploid, double in number, means 2 in number. So till to that they are the haploid in number, and this results 2 haploid results into diploid structure. They call the diploid, double number. So this is called the MP. MP results zygote. MP results zygote. So these are the different parts of the events, you can say, during the series of events takes place during the fertilization. So this is one of the little bit complicated process, or the complicated events, and results into haploid to diploid structure, and that is called as the zygote. What is the zygote? This is fertilized egg of male and the female, and that results the union, 2 young. So this union is called the MP. As a result of MP, zygote develops. Zygote is diploid structure, 2 in number. This is a fertilized egg, diploid in state, the diploid structure. So let us go to the significance of fertilization. What are the significance of fertilization? Significance of fertilization. So significance of fertilization means that is, you can say, the most important thing first you can say, that is, it is establish definite polarity in egg. Definite polarity, you can say, in egg. Definite polarity means by means of the fusion that results anterior and the posterior, you can say, animal and the vegetal pole. It establishes metabolic activities inside the egg. Metabolic activity. Metabolic activities in egg or zygote, you can say. Egg or the zygote. Third one is, you can say, metabolic activities. And the next you can say that is brings about genetic recombination. This is the most important. Genetic recombination. Genetic recombination. This is the most important one. Yeah. Most important. And third one is, fourth one is, you can say that is genetic recombination results in variation. Genetic recombination results in variation. This results variation, and this variation results on, you can say that is evolution. Evolution. So you can see here. So these are the most important factors takes place during the fertilization. So what are the significance of fertilization? Significance of fertilization means, you can say, a definite polarity here. Definite polarity means once the egg is developed like this, so here two end results, and this is the animal pole, and this is the vegetal pole. Means this is the anterior, this is the posterior results. So this is the anterior and the posterior. So metabolic activities. Metabolic activities means, you can say, once come in contact, a trigger off or trigger on or switched on a series of events. Metabolic, physical, physiological, all those events will be start. Further, inactivated egg will be start to convert, or can say shows that the activation. So activation of activities inside the egg. And all these, as I told in the beginning, migration, pronuclear, MP-MIG-G. Once the MP-MIG-G takes place, so that results the genetic recombination. Genetic recombination means here this is the A type of the female, and this is the B type of the male. You can say, consider this is the female and this is the male. And once it results, so what happens here? A and B. This is the daughter one. So this is the entirely different one. So this indicates genetic recombination. A and B combined here. This is the entirely different from this one. This fusion, both partly characters male and partly characters female, that results in variation. This is the difference. You can see this is the variation, and this variation leads to evolution. So there is the further chemical changes. So I will wind up here. That is